Hey, I'm Julie Tristan. Welcome to Healthful Conversations with SSM Health. We are talking about weight management this month, and I have Dr. Jill Bosanquet on, and Dr. Bosanquet is a bariatrician, board certified in obesity medicine at SSM Weight Management Services. Hey, Dr. Bosanquet.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thanks so much for being here today. We definitely want to try to not gain weight over the holidays. So you have a lot of interesting things we need to know about for sure. All right, here's your first question. How much weight do people usually gain over the holidays?
Yeah, so the average American gains 1 to 2 pounds, which may be surprising. Some people usually associate more weight gain, but it's 1 to 2 pounds, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but our concern comes from year after year, where someone could potentially be gaining 10, 20 pounds over a decade. And that's for the average American. People who have a history of being overweight or have obesity can gain closer to the range of 5 pounds. The stats are we don't necessarily lose that 1 to 2 pounds in the new year always. So yes, it definitely can accumulate.
Really important. How can I manage all the temptations around the holidays? Because, there are so many.
There are. And people, love having their traditions and having cookies and treats and things like that. So there definitely are a lot of temptations. And as anything, planning, thinking ahead is going to help us with those temptations. So I tell patients, plan for those temptations. Plan when you're going to have, a cookie, if you're making Christmas cookies. Plan, your schedule of parties or office get-togethers even. And so and anticipate when those events are happening, and then the rest of your days can be planned and you can be making those healthy decisions, and then working those temptations in. And keeping temptations out of sight, out of mind truly does help. So giving leftovers away, packaging things away where you're not seeing them, putting healthy snacks more readily available. Those little tricks really do work.
So just like you said, what are some ideas for healthy eating at parties and get-togethers?
Trying to figure out maybe what would be available if it's at a restaurant or a family get-together or party, and then offering to bring something if that's an option that you can plan on being a healthy option for you. And then being mindful about what we're choosing at these get-togethers. So I tell patients, compose a plate that is your meal. Sit down, enjoy your plate, but really be mindful about it. And we're not, reaching for snacks and chatting and mindfully consuming a lot of extra calories with some extra snacks. And then, of course, liquid calories can add up. So really being mindful of alcohol or non-alcoholic beverages that have calories in them. Maybe really trying to decide if you want to imbibe, but maybe choosing water instead at those functions.
What role does exercise have in preventing that holiday weight gain?
Yeah. So a lot of people ask, can I exercise, the mashed potatoes and stuffing off after Thanksgiving dinner? That doesn't really work. We really do have to be mindful of our nutrition choices. We can't exercise enough to make up for those increased calories during the holidays, but we still do need to be active because that certainly helps us have more energy, sleep better, stress control, and then that helps us make better nutrition choices. So exercise is definitely a complement to helping us stay on track during the holidays.
But it sounds like you said at least we can work the temptations in. So it's not like don't have any Christmas cookies ever again. You could just be mindful and we can work them into your healthy eating life.
Right. Yeah. Plan for those Christmas cookies and enjoy them, and be mindful about when you're eating those. And yeah, we all need to celebrate in our own way, but just trying to plan.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all the good information today. You can always find out more at ssmhealth.com. This has been another Healthful Conversation with SSM Health.